What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. My name is Joop from the Clips, aka Macaroni with the Cheese, and today Jerome Powell of the Federal Reserve made a new video. At the Federal Reserve speaks at Jackson Hill. He basically was saying, yo, inflation is high, so I gotta put up these interest rates. And that's what he basically been doing. As you can see, he's been pushing up the interest rates as close to 6%. So money is not free anymore. You gotta pay. Because back in April 2022, it basically was for free. As you can see, 0%. But now it at 6% for money to borrow, to share. So companies like, yo, we don't want to borrow anymore. But Jerome Powell got a big task to do. You know why? Because inflation is sticky around 3.2%. So basically, that's what he's been doing. He's been raising interest rates for the last 6 months, eight months already. But inflation is still sticky. It's sticky. But he don't know what to do. He wants to tight at the other hand, but the other hand, he wants to push some money in the economy to balance it out. But the big enemy is inflation because it's sticky. So that's what he basically been doing. He made a few good points, and he was saying like, we're prepared to raise rates further if appropriate. We intend to hold rates at restrictive level until confident inflation moving sustainably down to 2%. So he really wants inflation down to 2% because that's the average price that we pay for inflation. That's normal. That's positive. That's what we've been doing for years. But now at current interest rates at 3.2, it's high. And also consider that in reality, the market will get struck with these numbers. It has a latency of 6 to 8 months. So we're pretty much high for now with the interest rates. So at current price, I would say we pay in the store like really about 8%, to be honest. It feels like 8%, but it is in fact 3.2 to be honest. But what I was saying, in real-time market, there will be a latency of the real price that you will be paying in real time. So he made a few good points that I was saying, so let's hear it in Jerome Powell's own voice.
Supply and demand dislocations unique to this cycle raise further complications through their effects on inflation and labor market dynamics. For example, so far, job openings have declined substantially without increasing unemployment, a highly welcome but historically unusual result that appears to reflect large excess demand for labor. In addition, there is evidence that inflation has become more responsive to labor market tightness than was the case in recent decades. These changing dynamics may or may not persist, and this uncertainty underscores the need for agile policymaking. These uncertainties, both old and new, complicate our task of balancing the risk of tightening monetary policy too much against the risk of tightening too little. Doing too little could allow above target inflation to become entrenched and ultimately require monetary policy to wring more persistent inflation from the economy at a high cost to employment. Doing too much could also do unnecessary harm to the economy. As is often the case, we are navigating by the stars under cloudy skies. In such circumstances, risk management considerations are critical. At upcoming meetings, we will assess our progress based on the totality of the data and the evolving outlook and risks. Based on this assessment, we will proceed carefully as we decide whether to tighten further or instead to hold the policy rate constant and await further data. Restoring price stability is essential to achieving both sides of our dual mandate. We will need price stability to achieve a sustained period of strong labor market conditions that benefit all. And we will keep at it until the job is done. Thank you.
So you heard it from the man himself. You heard it from the man himself. He will continue until the job is done. So that means if we need to put interest rate higher to level up the economy, he will do it. He will do it. So as you can see, the price of the 10-year bond, 2 years, been going up. It's up to 4.2. But Even Japan is going up 146 with an all-time high of, let me see, 152. Current level at 146. The 10-bar yield is at 4.2. So the US 2-year bond is at 5.07. So those are not great numbers. But the main message that I want to give to you guys is that the Fed are still remaining policy. So that means they will continue to move up the interest rate. Doubt rate cuts on table until next year at some point. Repeat doesn't see need now for additional rate raise. So that means it will wait for a moment. Jerome Powell concludes giving speech in Jackson Hole. Jerome Powell just said we will proceed carefully on whether to hike again. And basically that's the message that I want to share with you guys. And thank you for watching. It's the end of my video. Like I was saying on my social media, there's still fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. But if you've been following on my YouTube channel, we want it to be here in fear and extreme fear. There will be more something for us to buy. So the previous close was at 43, as you can see. We want it at a fear level, so it'd be less than 40, even 25 I like. So when there's fear in the market, we buy. Thank you for watching my YouTube video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bang bang. Have a nice weekend.